all the Tyme Studio subscribers out there, all the YouTubers, all the social media platform viewers, all the wrestling fans, all the sports card fans, all the comic book fanboys and fangirls, boys and girls, gather around. It's Today is Wednesday. It's nighttime. It's raining out here on the East Coast, in Jersey. So we're like, hey, we're almost done with the live unboxings, and then that means that then we can get back to doing edited videos, especially the room tour. So as you can see, we have this one we've had for years, sitting there waiting and waiting to be opened. I've opened it once or twice to take a look at it with someone else. They wanted to see it. Uh, like to thank Zap Comics as always. This one was up there on the shelf. This is before I was getting text messages, or they would call me when a new one came in and let me know. Uh, this was just like on the top shelf. But thanks to Zap Comics, this is one of the ones that started my addiction, and thank you for tuning in live. Thank you for watching on the rewind. Uh, we got thanks for subbing to the channel, everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And now that we're done with the almost done with the unboxings, then we can get into the room tour video. Then we can do all the other episodes that we had planned before things just started happening. Got a different job. Used to be bartending when this started. Tyme Studios. So the sleeve comes off, and as you can see, you have Groot right here. You have an extra face head sculpt right here, and he's like making a exclamation, like yelling. You have an extra hand over here, hand, hand, little joint parts, and then next to him, of course, you have a Rocket Raccoon. You have a little baby Groot, a little Groot and a baby tree Groot right here, little plant root. Extra hands for Rocket, and then you have the two bases. Is that two bases? Uh, yeah, it is. All right, so you got two bases there. I wasn't sure if they were displayed together, like him on his shoulders, like initially planned. What's this over here? Oh, one of Rocket's blasters. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably put the blaster on Rocket there. So let's get into that next level here. Before we do that, um, nothing of significance besides the image on the front, and then label on the side of who it was. Their packaging has evolved over the years, and gone a whole bunch of different directions, depending on what the product is. So I can't blame them for that. So the flap comes up, and then this whole thing comes out. Okay. All right, we're gonna put that to the side right there. All right. Now check it out. Now this is years and years. It's been sitting there waiting to be opened. So I'll be delicate. Make sure I don't rattle anything too much. And then it pops out, falls to the floor. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got lots of plastic in certain areas. We got the Groot base right here, and we've got the Rocket base right here. Like if they were standing in a lineup, that's why. Okay, then under the bases, we have. Alright, this is being difficult. There we go. So the clear pole style, not hollow this time. This one, I guess, is Rocket. And then this one would be Groot. This one's hollow. I guess if it's really taller, then it has to be how, I don't know. Little clamp for Rocket, little, and then clamp for Groot. Alright, let's see. We got everything here for the base. Yeah, not gonna mess with the hands, except for Rocket. He's gonna have to have his blaster. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's do the base first. Gonna delicately put that on the side. So we got the plastic wrap like usual. Let's see. There it goes. Once you find where the slip is, then it's much easier. Okay, let's see about this. Looks like it's sealed on that side, so there we go. So Groot would be getting the taller one. I'm putting the open end, because this end is capped. So I'll put the open end right here. Now let's see. Alright, so the clamp is always padded on the inside with a little bit of rubber there, so it doesn't affect the figure or the paint job sometimes, or the material, depending what kind of material, of course. Now in this case, oh, okay, good. It slid right on. Awesome. Now Groot is pretty tall, so I'm assuming probably up here somewhere. So that's fine. Alright, now the other base. Same deal. Find where the slip is. The slip is over here. They made it easy that time. Okay. Says Rocket on the front. And they have matching platform. Almost like if they were standing in the lineup. Remember, this is from the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. So this is years ago. So this is actually, both ends are actually, this is solid all the way through. Oh, it went in pretty snug. I'm not going to put them on Groot's shoulder, even though the package does show it that way. Which, alright. Now, if you've been watching previous episodes of the live unboxings, you might have noticed in these circumstances I always said that of all things, I should have something ready. Do you remember what that is? And that would be 5, 4, a tool, 2, 1, a precision screwdriver. So this time I had one ready. Let's see here. So I'm gonna loosen this bad boy up a little. Oh shit. Oops. Don't want it completely off. Okay, there we go. Oop. Give me my glove back. Give it back. Okay. Now I'm not gonna tighten it yet. So I'll leave that there. Alright, we got our bases ready, right? I got my X-Acto knife on the side there. For once, I finally have my precision screwdriver. Let's start off with Groot first. Now, first, let's do the head sculpt. Groot has the extra head sculpt, right? So let's check it out. So it's, of course, wrapped in plastic. Oh, amazing job. Look at the texture. And the eyes, ah, great job. Hot Toys, amazing. These are so, oh my God. And this is actually just the face then. So his face that's on right now, I would say this one's better. Yeah. Okay. Next, we have the actual Groot figure itself. Very tall, as you can see here, without the base. Just get the plastic off of his legs. Didn't have any on his arms. He was laying in plastic, actually. He has plastic around his head. Now, as far as this head sculpt, also very great texture, amazing. The eyes, like just the usual Groot, somber, thoughtful, awesome. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, and he has like branches sticking out in random spots, like a swamp thing almost. Okay, so how does this come off again? All right, right there. So it's a peg that just goes in, and then that fits it. So we'll put that there. Put this one here. Boom. Done. Like Todd McFarlane would say, boom. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So his feet are wide enough to stand on his own. Just the stumps alone. However, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this head sculpt back in. This face sculpt. All right. So, oh man. Out of the two face sculpts, I'm gonna give this one the 10. And this, no, you know what? They both get the 10 sides of like his main motivation or his main persona, basically. So now, all we got left is, of course, Rocket. He has actual whiskers. All right, now, as far as Rocket goes, here's the blaster. Right? Awesome job on this. They made it. Oh man, these are great to draw into comic books because then you actually have like realistic, dimensions and things. Great job. Great job, Hot Toys. Okay. Now, as far as Groot goes here, the texture all over. I mean, they nailed it. They and then the faces like, but yeah, this is definitely. I don't want to play bending too much. Bends up here at the chest. Has a little bit of mobility leg wise. You use the stumps a certain way. This is going to be where the hook goes, I believe, the clamp. All right. However, let's take a look at Rocket here. Okay, he's got the whiskers too. Great job on the eyes. Definitely nailed it. This is the first Hot Toys of Rocket the Raccoon before he changed that, in each following movie. He's making that face. All right, so his feet and his feet pieces came off easy. His arm pieces came off easy as well. Excellent. Now it seems I'm gonna have to change the hand if I want him to be having that. And you can also help prop him up with his tail too. Great job on the jumpsuit, the prison suit. Fabric, like leathery plastic, like rubbery almost, too. Plastic on the back. Paint job on his arms and legs and his head, his whole head all around. Very good. Great job. All right, so I'm gonna prop him up. Boom. Right there. And I'm gonna figure out the hand situation. So as you saw, there were like 6 hands. And actually, I was wrong. So I'm grabbing this hand so I can put it around the handle portion right here. So right up over there. All right. So that's that. But it's not 6 extra hands, it's actually 4 extra hands and then 2 extra feet. All right. Which I'm not going to use. So I put that one back. This is his right hand. So I'm going to pull his hand out carefully. Ooh, okay. Yeah, these are the long peg ones. Since he's a very slender, petite character. All right, that makes it sturdy. Okay, now we want his hand around that part there. Okay, so let's make that happen. Oh no. Easier said than done. I probably should have done the hand first and then put the rest on. Mm. That proved to be more difficult than I had first had thought. Okay. I thought I damaged something, but looks like it's okay. Alright, so we've got our random accessory that we are going to use. Let's give a look at the way Groot ended up after, at the end of Guardians, the very, very end. And as you can see, they nailed that as well. Cool. Just a nice little side prop usually that goes with. Technically, this is a Groot too. This is Groot. So, okay, time to use the bases now. I guess put Rocket down there, nice and easy. I was almost right with the height that I guessed, almost. So this should go higher. So let's make that happen. should go higher. I think maybe it should go higher. You want it to be above that branch. Oh, excuse me. Nah, let's lower it. Okay. Oh no. Give me back my glove. Whoops. Alright, here we go. Right back at it. Okay, there it is. Slides down. Now we want it to be about right about there. Okay. That's fine with me. Oh, these parts move too. Alright. Alright, that's fine with me. And it's pretty sturdy. Wow. He's a solid figure. He has a little bit of weight to him. Okay. So I forgot to mention in this double feature, this Hot Toys double feature, I actually didn't intend for this to be the double feature. So I have one more figure to open up after this one. And it's definitely a banger. So there you have Rocket Raccoon. There you have Groot from the original Guardians of the Galaxy Hot Toys lineup. I'm still working on getting a Drax. That's one I always wanted to get, and I never saw one. But they made one eventually. And I've got Yondu, and I've got Star Lord, and I've got Gamora somewhere. I've got Nebula, but yeah, definitely awesome, awesome lineup. Uh, let's get a little bit closer over here so you can really see that. I mean, amazing. Great job, Hot Toys, on both figures. And yes, it was absolutely necessary to put them together as a set. Uh, on the details, on the details from the blasters to everything else, little details like that, and just things they thought of. Great job. Let's give it a spin. Let you get a 360 at it. As you can see in scale, how tall the difference between the two. Amazing job. Um, I think there is some way that you can put him on his shoulder, but I'm not about to try. Um, I think it has something to do with his feet. That would be pretty awesome, actually. But no, I'm not going to do that. So there you have Rocket Raccoon, and there you have Groot from the first Guardians of the Galaxy, and another Groot. Technically, two Groots and a Rocket. So let's give it a pause on the spinning. I'm gonna put the boxing back together. Very simple on the packaging that they used to do this one. Like very straightforward, nothing too fancy, like a extra diorama or anything else like that. Put the flap back on. Okay, and then also there's the sleeve. So I mean, technically, this is what you would see in a display. Bam, awesome. Okay, so I promised a double feature, and well, here's the next part of your feature, folks. Because first I'm going to move these guys over somewhere safe, out of the way. I'm not sure if Groot would fit in a DTOF. That's something I'm gonna have to look into. Baby Groot. All right. Now, good. We still got it. All right, we're still live. Thank you, everybody watching live. Thanks for watching on the rewind. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as you can see here, we have another big box. It's another one. 1 6 figure. As you can see there, Thor 3. SL. So this is Ragnarok. Thor 3. I'm going to give you 5 seconds while I take a sip of this Mighty Fine Joe I made. And you guys guess who it is. SL. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. All right. Any guesses? Okay. It's Stan Lee. SL Stan Lee. So, in this case, we get our X-Acto knife out. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention. I was thanking everybody again for watching. Thank you for watching live and on the rewind. And I forgot to thank Zap Comics once again, Wayne, New Jersey. This is my second Stan Lee figure, Hot Toy figure, I believe. I believe, yeah, this is my second one. The first one I still haven't opened yet. So I guess maybe that could be, but it's not a Hot Toys. It's called DOS Toys, and it's Stan Lee, and it's limited to 1,000 pieces worldwide. So I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with that one yet. So let's get this cracking right here. This is what we're all here for. Your double feature. Now this one hits a soft spot because Stan Lee, like, who doesn't love Stan Lee? Oh man, rest in peace, man. That guy is a living legend. Well, he was a living legend. So this comes in a box because it's displayed, and it had cardboard all over the place. So it actually comes like this. So I'm going to take the plastic off so you can see that way better. All right. Okay. So it almost is fashioned like an action figure you would hang on a shelf with a double peg. So it says Stan Lee, Barber, Sakar Planet up here, right? Right there. Thor Ragnarok, Stan Lee Pow Entertainment. So he got royalties from this. That's his company. MMS 570, 6-scale collectible figure, Hot Sales gold logo, movie masterpieces gold logo there. I don't know how this works here. So you see the figure here, right? And he has all his hands behind him, and he has like a long thing of hair right here. He has a base behind him. He has his haircut attachment on for one hand, and then there's a box here. Now on the back, this is specifically awesome. An advertisement for the barber, basically, shaving cuts, and then the warnings. So they actually played into this whole thing of him being a barber on the planet Sakaar. So let's see what we got here. So there's tape on the top and the bottom. I'm going to slice that one. And then slice this one. Now I'm going to carefully peel this off. No, I really don't know what to expect with this one. This one's been sitting for a long time, um, waiting to be opened. Uh, and I mean for a long time. So it has this box in here. Do I keep the packaging like that? Yeah, I got it. So this box is actually empty, okay? This is actually, I guess this could technically fit in there. We'll see. So it has a Stan Lee, an image of Stan Lee on it too. Definitely a very marijuana vibe, like a Cheech and Chong vibe. Definitely this goes with the Planet Sakar, and it has a cast and crew giving thanks to the people that made the figure, and that's always good. That's awesome. All right, so we'll put this on the side. Now, now for the figure. So there's a layer of plastic right there already. All right, I don't know. I might throw that out. Yeah, I think I might throw this out, guys. No, not gonna throw it out. I'm gonna just keep it in the box the way it was. Excuse me. Alright, so then that means the box is gonna go back in as well. So I'll do that after. So as we can see here, closer look, the barber figure, right? Stan Lee. Okay. Hands, hands, glasses, base, and something here in the back. Oh, instructions. Your hook, and that's your base there. And oh, another attachment piece for his hand, with just one rotating blade, set of blades. All right, let's take this figure out. Let's see what we got going here. Okay, so he's wrapped in plastic. Take that off. Oh man, rest in peace, Stan. I love Stan Lee. Like, I didn't get to meet him, but I definitely missed my window. But he was an awesome dude, all old dude. So let's see here. He was like everyone's grandfather. I remember when he passed away. I was bartending at the time before I worked at Ecolab, and he he passed away, right? So at that time, I didn't start work. I used to work nighttime, so my shift started at 6:30, and like I'm a huge comic collector. Love, love, love comics. Like that's my favorite, one of my favorite things. So let's see. The day he died, I was working, so I got in and like usual, started getting things ready, and I was writing on the board what the drink specials were, and I put "Rest in Peace, Stan Lee," and there was a couple sitting not right behind me at the bar, but let's say 3 seats to the right, not to the left. If you were looking at the bar as a guest, all of a sudden he's like, the couple, everything stopped, and the guy goes, "Wait, what? Hey, excuse me. What do you mean? What is that?" I was like, "Oh no, he passed away, like today." This guy started bawling, like he broke down in tears, and just started like, oh man, he was like really upset about it because he was like, "Oh man, you don't understand. That's like my childhood, like comic books. Like that was like I grew up with these guys. Like Spider Man was my guy. Like Stan Lee was like everybody's grandpa. If they read comic books, he was like their grandpa. That they just everybody knew him. Oh wow, there's a lot of layers to this. Okay, so there's one layer just for the figure to sit on, but then I have to put him back in there. I Yeah, I have to put him back in. All right, let's get this bass up. So yeah, so he started crying, and I was like, no, he had a long run, man. Like he was like, yeah, no, no. He's like, I'm just sad because I didn't expect it. Like, I love that guy. And then he was like, yeah, you know what? Do you Are you allowed to drink here? I was like, yeah, I'm allowed to have a shot or two. And he goes, would you have a shot with me? Uh, in honor of Stan Lee? I was like, "Pff, of course. Are you kidding me? Without a doubt." And then we took a shot for Stan, and that was it. He was on his way to feeling better. Uh, just getting up to speed on it, and he had a good cry for the day. Like Jimmy V. Valvano said, laugh, learn, I believe was the one, and, and cry every day. All right, so I might have misquoted that, and I hope I didn't. But I think I know for sure, cry and I believe laugh was on that list. I forget what the third one is, but that's shame on me. All right, so we got our base here, Thor Ragnarok, right? Awesome psychedelic Kirby esque, like runes or like writing in the background. Uh, Barber Stan Lee. It says on the plate right there, Barber Stan Lee. Okay, we're gonna put this base in right here. Bam. Come on. Boom. Snapped right in. Okay. Put the blade away. Put the blade away, sir. All right. So here it goes, Grandpa. Good old Stan. Put him down a little bit. You don't need to be that tall. All right. We're going to put the glasses. Oh, man. Wait a second. First, let's take a look at this head sculpt. Now that I think about it, I rarely ever saw him without glasses on. But the head sculpt, man. He has what's that actor? What's his name? He's old now, but Christopher something. He looks like him a little bit. Handsome old man, slick bastard. We miss you. Look at that head sculpt with the hair, the smile, that smile. Now wait, it's gonna pop when you get the glasses on. So technically, damn it, I don't know no Stan Lee without glasses on. And let me tell you something. Just make sure I'm putting this on correctly. And there we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's Stan. I'm giving that a 10, baby. That's a perfect 10. Perfect 10. Look at that. What a head sculpt. Oh man, we miss you, Stan. Look at him. The glasses make it pop. I don't know what he looks like without glasses now that I'm thinking about it. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything without glasses. So let's take a look at some of the details on the figure here. We got a plastic sculpt here. Some kind of a Kirby-esque inspired design. Fabric on the under parts and on this over part that goes under his long sleeves. Got his hand right here. Some fabric for the pants. Okay, and then the boots. This part's leather right here, and then it goes into plastic at that ankle below. Okay, very. Ooh, look at that design, and on the side too. They really go. They really make amazing clothing for these figures. So in this case, he's got his little neck cover, like he's about to get shaped up, get lonified, at Lonnie cut, but right there, because he's the barber, we're gonna leave it on, Stan Lee. And then this part is plastic. And these spin a little. Oh, ooh, look at that. Fancy. So we can put that right there. All right. Now, what I'm gonna do is gonna lean in a little bit on it. We're gonna give you a 360, and I mean, look at that thing. Amazing job. Like they really go for it. Like with the clothing they make, the fabric, the actual details on that is amazing. Um, like what goes into making clothing this small, and they actually do the stitching, and like it's it's fascinating. But really amazing job, Stan Lee. Woof. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna cut this guy's hair. I don't know what he's talking about. That was a great cameo. Master of the cameo. I would love to get Stan Lee um, in the astronaut gear when he was talking to the Watchers. Like, that would be fantastic. And, well, I said double feature. And let me tell you, you got a double feature. There was, uh, there was plenty of surprises along the way. We had plenty of surprises along the way. We had our first figure end up being two figures, technically three. And then we had that one on hold for years, at least 5 years, just sitting there. And then we gave you Stan Lee, rest in peace. Everyone's favorite old guy from the comic books back in the day, and in all the movies. That's a great figure right there. Like that's gonna stand out nicely amongst all the others. And I told you, double feature. Technically, you got three figures, but there's one thing I forgot to tell you, and I'm just finishing putting this box back together because it's going back in the shipper box, so then it can be stored at the storage unit. Oh, but it has some plastic around it. Oh, snap. Ooh, I just messed that up. Alright, so while you look at Stan, I'm going to put this box back together. Alright. Okay. We got the box back together. Now, back to my point. Sorry for that delay. That's what sucks about live. Something comes up, I'm dealing with it live. I can't just edit it out, which was the brilliant thing when you could, and I took the time to edit, which I miss doing, but we'll be getting back to that because now that we don't have a million boxes to open up, and the time it would take to open all those boxes and edit each video, it would have been an average of, let's say an average of 4 hours per video, times 90 different figures. That's an average length 15 minute to 20 video. The ones that are even longer, like 40-minute, that's even more editing. So let's just say times 85, 400 hours. So I couldn't do it. Just don't got the time right now. So we're going to put Stan Lee away. And what I forgot to tell you was, double feature, You got 3 already for 2? We're going to go for one more. This is the last one. I'm like feeling inspired. So, what I want to do, this is a massive box that's about to be brought up. Okay. Now, I'm not even kidding on this one. This one is a massive box. Almost as big as the box that it's sitting on. That's one that's going to be an edited video in the future. But to give you an idea on the scale, how big this box is. All right. That's how big. So, what I'm going to do is, let's see. Okay. Once I turn it around, you'll know what it is, okay? So, again, thank you for tuning in live. Thank you for watching on the rewind. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. And thank you, big thank you, to Zap Comics again and Wayne. Go check them out. Zap Comics. Because this place is just feeding my addiction. And it's making me crazy. And this is finally the last hot toy to open up. I'm like amazed. Okay. It's a sweet moment. We've been thinking about this moment for a while. We thought we were gonna get here, but we thought we'd be getting here with all edited videos, and for the time being, just not a possibility. But we are gonna edit. We are gonna get that room tour video. So here's the reveal. Okay, what do you see there? The Hydra Stomper and Steve Rogers 6-scale collectible set, and that's from the Disney Marvel Studios What If cartoon that was on Disney Plus. So I'm just slicing the outer box a little. And this one is a massive box. Massive. So let's turn it sideways for a second here. All right. We already got one lid. Oh, this is the bottom. What was I doing? Why did I look at that? I'm an idiot. Okay. Not a big deal. Should I tape it or should I just go with it? Okay. Alright, screw it. We're just going to put it back in this way. Oh man, this is a big, huge figure. Okay, so what do we got? We got something on the bottom here. You know what? Alright, we're going to tape that back up again. Because it'll just make it easier for us to show you. And either way, screw it. Now I didn't think about this part. How am I going to cut it? Got my X-Acto knife, so let's see. Alright. Alright, sorry about this delay, folks. This was unplanned, obviously. Otherwise, I would have already... See, I got so excited. I didn't even read, like, look at the packaging to figure out, oh, wait, it's upside down. We don't want it upside down, do we? This is probably the most tape I'll use this holiday season, as I don't really wrap gifts. Shit. I might just put it in a bag. That's just what I do. Alright, I think this should be sufficient for now, right? Yeah. Okay, let's turn her over. Okay, now we're gonna get to it, guys, alright? Here we go. This should come off pretty simply. Good, it has cardboard under, so I don't have to worry about cutting the figure. Alright, and now we've got the last one being opened here. Last box. Last box being opened. It has a cardboard flap on top of it. Oh, wow. This is impressive. Okay. So, I'm gonna assume this is die cast. Maybe. Take it out of the packaging here. Now, first things first is this huge cover that's on top of it. And you can see Hydra, Stomper, Steve Rogers, Captain Carter, Hardy Thor, Watcher, Star-Lord, Spider-Man. And it has styrofoam cushioning. Okay. Oh my goodness. So, you got Steve Rogers, 6 scale figure right there. Okay. Wow, this is way more than I thought. Alright, I don't know if you're ready for this. So, first things first, Steve Rogers here. Wow, this is more than a triple feature. This is like out of control. Alright, where did I put the X-Acto blade? I just had it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna need to cut him out right here. He should slide out. Alright, and there's nothing else in here. This was just merely to keep this secure. Also, while... check this out. To keep this safe while it's set next to this monstrosity right here. Does it even fit in the screen? Yeah, okay. So, whoa. Now, once I open this top layer, that will fall out. So, oh my god, this thing's massive. No extra arms or anything necessary. This is just like unbelievable. There's also something on the bottom here. Oh boy. Okay. So, plan of attack. First things first. And it had tape on it. Alright. Okay. Whoa. This is out of control. Okay. So here we go. We got the base is actually all of this. So there's the tanks that go on the back. There's a bunch of other crap, some batteries. And then this is part of the base for him. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, so this is the base. It's so big that it doesn't even have a base. It's actually a huge undergrowing like holder. It looks like almost like a Super Bowl trophy or one of those like music award show things. We'll move Steve Rogers over for a second right here. Okay, so oh, this looks cracked. It is cracked. I'm gonna have to write to Hot Toys. Definitely hoping that I can get another one. Now these tanks look like they would slide on to something. And there were batteries there, so that means he lights up. He definitely lights up. Okay, so while we got that there, let's hold our position here for now. I'm gonna open up the front layer here and try to get this guy out. It's such a solid figure that they actually have tape, like these circular pieces of tape on each, right at about the center, on both sides. Alright, now he has a lot of cushioning right on top, under, plastic, all types of stuff. I think this is going to be, oof. Oh man, look at this guy. Are you kidding me? Now hold on a second here. Oh, I see. So if you want to have him flying, you would have to use this. So then he'd be flying like that, I believe. But for now, let's move that out of the way too. Alright, so one huge part of the shelling was just this guy right here. And look at this thing. What the hell? So big. Let's tilt up a little bit more. There we go. Alright, fantastic. Okay, so he's still got some plastic stuff around him. He's got still a lot of cushioning. So you gotta like move things just slightly to take them off without ripping. He's got plastic around his neck. Now once I get to the middle, there we go. I found the middle piece of the plastic and then just rip it and then take it off around the sides. Now same deal on this side. Moving the shoulder pad a little bit. Taking that. Then moving it back. Just tugging nice and easy. Okay, got a bunch of that out of there. It's trying to static cling to me. Now let's get ready, because we're gonna have to cut this off here. So I already found the sweet spot, and I'll cut away from the figure. Plastic around everything. Okay, let's spin them around again. Find that sweet spot, which happens to be right here. Woo! That was unexpected. Okay, we got this plastic off, only to reveal, of course, that there's still more plastic. Alright, no, I'm kidding, I knew that. Now, same deal. Find, oh, there it is. Find the center. And then just cut it. And then the rest will come right out. Alright, same deal again. Just one more time. It'll just be delicate but firm. The plastic will stretch. The hand moves a little to give you a little bit of wiggle room for your finger. Alright, I found the spot that I want. And then, bam. All this comes right off. Okay, now I'll move the blade. Now, as for the back, now you can see there's indentations here. He has the tanks right here, which also have cushioning. Be careful. So this would be pointing up. Just make sure you go in the pegs. Wait a second. Am I doing this right? Yeah, I was doing it wrong. Upside down. What a dummy. That's what I get for not reading instructions, like, ever. Okay, there we go. Slides right in. Oh, okay. So this slides in, right? Oh, I get it. So precision screwdriver time again. So right here. Just want it to be secure. I don't know if it is. I should probably read the instructions for that. Magnetic, I believe. Okay. So that base, yeah, that base was for when he's flying. I don't know where that part would attach. However, oh, his eyes would light up here. That would be pretty cool. Let's tilt up a little bit more. Alright. Now, okay, we got the Hydra Stomper out of the way for the most part. It had some other accessory parts, like it has this, which I don't know what this is even for. Okay, yeah, I don't know what this is for. This must be. This is why you should read instructions, everybody. Definitely should read instructions. So this part right here, I don't know what it's for. Um, and there's some other little piece here too. And there's this rod, which I'm assuming. Oh, this turns on and off. Oh boy. So whatever this is, this has batteries inside of it. And then there's also two of these little pieces right here, which I believe. I don't know where these go. I don't think that. Oh, I should be careful. Okay. Alright, so we're going to put those back. Alright, because we got him now. Hydra Stomper, great job on the armor. Very solid piece. Very few moving parts, which makes for, like, good because it's sturdy. Oh, very sturdy. Not die cast, but close enough. It's heavy enough. That would make it heavier than it is already. Great job. Helmet sculpt. Yeah, they nailed it. Plus with that light up feature, that puts it over the top. Now, one last thing to do here would be our buddy Steve Rogers. Now remember, Disney, Marvel Studios, What If? This was based on what if Steve Rogers didn't get the serum and instead it was Peggy Carter. And she turned into the super agent. As you can see right here on the packaging. This packaging is much nicer than the overall packaging. I mean, considering it comes in a big brown box. And, like, not its own box like this. But still very cool. I mean, they're making it work. So, as you can see there, you got, who is that? I don't know who that is. There's Black Widow. I'm sorry. Captain Carter. Spider-Man rocking the cloak. Doctor Strange's cloak. Nothing else of note on the packaging. And then it slides out. You have Steve Rogers in his military gear, like if he was gonna jump from a plane or something. A private. He has a turtleneck on. Again, the fabric you could tell. You could tell they stitched it up real nice. He has some extra hands right here, and the base is behind him. So let's tackle this bad boy right here. There's a piece of tape up top, and then the flap comes right off. Okay, so remember, this is Steve Rogers if he did not become Captain America in this one reality. Okay, gives you a better look. Okay. Now, got the base. Very nice. Very nice job. Now, based on the animated series, of course, they nailed it. Being that it's animated too, shouldn't be too hard to nail it. Look at that, it's gold. But something about the eyes are probably the most impressive part of it, but something about it over. They could have done better with the hair. Yeah, definitely done better with the hair. So I'm gonna give it a 8.5. 8.5. They captured the essence of the animation. However, the hair, they could have done better. Okay, so finding the sweet spots here for this tape job that they did. Alright, I found one. Rip that off. Now, where's the other sweet spot here? There it is. Okay, got it. There we go. Definitely put this away. Put these back. Alright, I'm gonna put this back in the box. There's no reason to have it out. And then that makes it easier for when I have to transport it to the storage unit. Everything's back in the box it belongs in, exactly as purchased. Okay. Put the sleeve back on here. Okay, now let's do this base. Now you see like a little animation of the Hydra Stomper, What If logo, Marvel logo, and on the front it says Steve Rogers. All right. This one goes in pretty easy. Oh, that's right. Oh, he has a knapsack of some sort here with a little Velcro. Has a turtleneck under. His gloves are not actually leather. They're sculpted. And then plastic for the boots. Even up above the ankle. So let's use this clamp. And then fabric also for the jumpsuit part right here. Very nice. Great figure. And you know, and together they go amazing. But let's get this ready so I can give you a 360. Because first I'm gonna give you a 360 of just Steve Rogers, and impressive job on the craftsmanship, the fabric, especially the suit, the jumpsuit. Really good job. Uh, let's see here. Let's start again. I want him standing. There we go. Like even though he wasn't super strong as this version, like he still was very pure of heart and courageous. And he ended up doing good things anyway in that alternate reality, and he did plenty of good. So I mean, they did a great job on this figure. Just the head sculpt, just missing that one thing that really knocked it down a whole point and a half. But still, good job. Uh, and then in conjunction, having them together, that's what makes it like perfect pair together. That armor is massive. Now we're gonna step back for a second, right? Because we have to. So, as you can see, Steve Rogers almost looks like Bruce Banner next to the Hulk. Um, when you look at it this way. So, wow, this figure is so sturdy. So now, check it out. Both together. Amazing job, Hot Toys. Like, definitely one of the best. The only thing is the space. Wow, the space. Luckily I've got a spot, but man, oof, I don't know what I'm gonna do in the future. Uh, that there's going to be a lot of things to consider. This might take a part of a best of shelf on its own. Definitely about the size of my Captain America, Red Skull, and Thor statue. Great job, Hot Toys. Oh man. So guys, that's it. Like I promised, that was the last Hot Toy. Besides the ones that are going to be edited videos. So, what did we do this episode? We did Rocket. We did Groot. We did from the first Guardians movie. Then we did Stan Lee from Thor Ragnarok, the barber, Stan Lee the barber. And then we were like, the hell with it. Let's go. Let's finish this. Finally took out the Hydra Stomper with Steve Rogers. Amazing job, Hot Toys. Thank you, Zap, again. Amazing. I finally opened him. I can't believe it. So I'm going to make space for him on the shelf that he's going to go on for now. And I'm definitely going to enjoy displaying these and setting up all types of other stuff. Room tour video coming soon before, I'll say before Super Bowl. Before the Super Bowl, there will be a room tour video. And don't forget, the room tour video is not just right here. We're in Toy Time, the heart of Toy Time Studios. We're gonna show you the Dan Cave. We're gonna show you the DMS gallery, and you guys are gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. It's so big. It's 2 room tour videos, 2 room tours, 1 video, and that's gonna be with a big announcement too. So until then, thank you, Zap Comics. Thank you for watching live, and thank you for watching on the rewind. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until then, we'll see you next time. Same toy time, same toy channel. And don't forget, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be safe, everybody. Peace.